Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 29 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode I ran around searching for certain pieces of equipment with the crafting, blacksmithing, and pickpocketing, and I did not find anything I needed, which was unfortunate because I want those things before I progress anything with the main quest. So now I think it's time we need to go out and adventure, but before I do that, we have to do a little bit of crafting, maybe more than a little crafting actually. Um, Mostly food items. So we're gonna head over to our little crafting area with Jahan, pick up some things, and start creating food for healing. So we're gonna use food as a primary healing source as opposed to spells in combat at this point. And I've even yet to touch on the spells of this game yet, as far as since we started, other than the ones that we picked up through loot. Alright, let's take a look at where we want to start. The silver bar, go there. Alright. I think we'll take all these. I need to separate that cloth out. This can go here. Anything else that's kind of like major, that stuff there. Alright. Okay, so now we got to mix up some stuff and mess around with crafting here. Let's see what his crafting level is up at. Crafting is at 2, and I think he has equipment on. Alright. Oh, wait. Where's... Do I have the meat? Where's the meat at? Flour. Thought we had more meat. Alright. So, we're just going to combine the furnace with stuff and see what happens. Alright, so we make a dinner. That's that raw meat. And different type of raw meat. Okay. So that makes dinner too. Not sure if there's anything else that you can do with raw meat then create dinners. Alright, we can create dough with a cup of water and... Alright, so let's go ahead and create those. Alright, let's take some oranges and put it on the fire. Let's take a potato, put it on the fire. Alright, made a boiled potato. Apples, carrots, cheese, herring. Okay, so we can do that to fish. Pizza dough, pumpkin soup. We have cold mashed potatoes. And we have mashed potatoes. Okay. Cold rivolon, cold fries. Okay. Then we have rivolon fries. Okay. I don't think any of the mushrooms do anything. Alright. Pizza dough. Combine that to form a pizza. Okay. Fish pie dough. Sicil pie. Alright. Boiled potato. I don't think I can do anything more than that. Okay. Don't think we can do anything with resistant potions. Okay. Alright, so let's save that. If we combine a cup of milk with, let's say, boiled potato? What about a potato? Alright, we've come up with a potato porridge. Do we have any more milk? So what happens, let's see, we have a empty mug. What if we take that empty mug and put this bucket of milk with it? Nope, how about a cup? Empty cup with the milk? Alright, so that's how we create a cup of milk. A cup of milk. What else can we do with a cup of milk, huh? Let's try an apple. I don't think any of these are gonna work. Oh, look at cheese. Let's add this fly agaric mushroom to the cheese. And that creates poison cheese. Let's go back to our cup of milk, wherever that is. Alright, how about a cup of milk and dinner? No. But what about dinner and a mug of wine? No. I think the mug of wine, I think wine is just the end product. There's nothing you can do more than that with wine. But beer, I think you can make stuff with it. Bottle of beer and dinner. No. Maybe it's got to be a mug of beer then. Mug of beer. So if we take an empty mug and put some beer in it. Okay, we can do that. So then we create a mug of beer. If we put a mug of beer and some dinner. That's an empty mug. Where's my mug of beer at? Mug of beer and some dinner. Dwarven stew. Okay, but it does not work with a mug of wine. What about a cup of water? Bottle of beer. No. Bottle of wine. No. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? Empty bottle. Take an empty bottle and a cup of water. No. Okay, let's head over to here and see. Bucket laying there, alright. Let's combine that with a bucket of water, alright. Okay, so that creates a bucket of water. Can we make a mug of water? Can make a mug of water. How about a cup of water? Make a cup of water. Probably can make a bottle of water, right? Okay. So let's head over to a well. See if we can't do the same thing there. So now I'm just getting crafting recipes added. Trying to get them all discovered. So Jahan can come over here and combine. Let's go with a... Okay, I don't have a bucket with me. Okay, there I go. Bucket. Alright, bucket. Cup. So you can't do the cups there. Can't do the mugs. But you can do the bottle. Not sure why that's the way it is. Okay. So if we take this bucket of water here and combine that with flour. Okay. Create the dough. A mug of water with it. Create dough. Okay. So let's do that and water and wood chips. Did we already do that? We did. Okay. So now let's take our bucket of buckets over to get some milk here. Over here. they're doing. Why are they taking so long to get here? Can they not get here? Okay. They're just not moving now. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Let's go, guys. Alright.
Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months. Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
Okay. Milked her. Yet another.
Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
Okay, so we have 3 things of milk. Alright, I don't know what we can do with that. Alright, go with type. Let us take an empty cup. Do we have an empty cups here? Where are we at? Empty cup. Combine that with. Let's try with apple. Okay, so apple juice. Let's try carrot. Yeah, jeez. I don't think any of these are going to do anything. Orange. Okay, orange juice. So orange juice and apple juice. I doubt we can do anything with the mushrooms. Alright, if we take the dough and an apple. Apple pie dough. Okay, so apple pie dough, dough and a carrot. Dough and cheese. Alright, so then we just pick up cheese bread dough. Okay. What else can we do with milk? Milk. Potato porridge. We've done it with a potato. What if with the boiled? No, it's probably gonna be the same thing, right? Yeah. Let's not waste that. All right, we need to look for milk now. Let's see what else we can do with milk. Okay, let's go with milk. And I think I've already done that one. Yeah, milk and potatoes, the porridge, okay. So maybe not much more to do with milk. Alright, let's head back to the crafting area. So let's see what we have here. I'm pretty sure the wine is just a dead end. Send that to Roderick. Oh wait, you know what you can do? Let's craft, combine. And I think this works with no matter what you do here. Any bottle will do that. Bottle of wine. Effects unknown. A simple vintage with notes of almond, cinnamon, and the winemaker's wasted youth. Okay. The character's drunk. -1 speed plus 5%. Okay, so it has a 60% chance to set the drunk status. Okay, I see. So if you really wanted to like really maximize Lucky Charm, you can find the highest alcoholic one until you get the item later on that you can just use constantly without any worries. Okay, so if we take a mortal and pestle and combine that with any bottle of beer, gives us a broken bottle of water, broken bottle, and a bottle of wine. A broken bottle. I don't think you can do that with cups though. Okay. So that's that. Let's go ahead back here. So, apple juice. Apple juice. This is an end product. I'm gonna send all the end products right now to Scarlet. Milk is a combinable. This, other than breaking it down for broken bottles, which you can turn into grenades. It's just for sell loot, the bottle of the wine. So actually, let's just go ahead and combine that with the mortar and pestle and get them out of the inventory. Okay, get those out of there. As far as the other two, they can be used. So if we combine the beer with the mugs, then we can use the mugs for the dinners. So if we go in here, where's our mugs at? Where are you? There you are. Cups or mugs? I think it's mugs. Yeah, so we do that. Okay. Milk. Orange juice is a finished product. Cup of water, a mug of beer. Combine that. Wait. Yeah, combine that with the dinners. Actually, let's try a pizza. I mean, maybe you can just like to get in anything here. What happens if you eat dwarven stew? Like double it up? No. Pumpkin. Beer and potatoes. Apple pie. Oh. Alright, so I guess it's only going to be the dinner. Alright, what happens if we take a hammer to a apple? Orange, carrot. Okay, none of that. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. Dinner. Best served to a pleasant companion alongside a glass of something fresh. Alright. And, let's go ahead and... So that's +1 strength and plus 15% heals. Okay. Revlon fries. Orange. I don't think there's anything else you can do with the orange other than create orange juice with it. So, if we combine that with... Let's try the bottles. Maybe we can do a bottle of juice. If I can find the bottles. Okay. Not bottles. We done with... Yeah. So, orange juice. Send that over to Scarlet. So, carrots. There's got to be something I can do with carrots, right? You would think. Cup of water. Oh, I didn't want to consume it. God damn it. That was an accident. Oh well. Anyway. Pizza. Effects unknown. Widely considered a variation on the fare served in the Hall Echoes. Pizza. +1 constitution, -1 speed, 10% health for 3 turns. Poison cheese. With poison cheese in either hand, anything is possible except living long enough to see your next birthday. Alright, poison cheese. So, set the poison status. Automatically sets the poison status. Combine that with the... And let's create another poison cheese. And let's go ahead and toss this to Scarlet. So I'm going to try to use that and see what happens. Alright, what do we have here? Potato porridge. Considered a beverage by the Hale and suicidal dwarves of the frozen north. Alright, consume that. +1 strength, +10% heals for 3 turns. Let's go pie. Boiled potato, a humble but satisfying meal for the adventurer on the go. So, +1 constitution, +10% heals. Mashed potatoes, a stick to your bones, warm you through sort of meal. Alright, consume that. +1 strength, +10% heals for 3 turns. Pumpkin soup, rich, creamy, and comfortingly warm. Okay.
Back on my feet again.
Perception, okay. 1 perception, 10% heals. Dwarven stew. This simple, gristly dish is considered a fine dessert among dwarven circles. +1 strength, +10% heals for duration 3 turns. Tomato sauce. Effects unknown, okay. The result of a blessed union between tomato and hammer will be consumed. 5% heals, +10% poison resistance. Durations of 6 turns, okay. Apple pie dough, and cheese bread dough, both effects unknown, okay. This dough is fairly bursting with this desire to be baked into a warm, comforting apple pie. -1 speed, +10% heals. Equal parts savory, soft, and tempting, baked to bring to crispy perfection. -1 speed, 10% heals. Okay, so if we, what do we do there? Go back to here, apple. No, so I need to do doughs. We need dough. Combine the cup of water with a flour. Okay. Let's go here. Combine that. Where are we at? Actually, can I do the water? Just combine bottled water with another flour. Okay. A couple doughs there. And then combine that with apples and what was it, fish? Cheese? Okay. And then we take those doughs and stick that in the oven. Apple pie dough. Apple pie, cheese bread dough. Cheese bread. Okay. This signature dessert of the dukedom of Barrel apple pie is commonly referred to as barrel tart by locals. Barrel tart, huh? +10% heals, +10% poison resistance for 3 turns. Then we have cheese bread. It'll go straight to your thighs, but it's worth every dimple. Okay. +1 constitution, +10% heals. Okay, so let's go and get some more water. Combine. Can we put that in a potion bottle? No. Alright. Alright, so trade all these bottled watered. And take 7 bottled water. Let's add that to you. I guess I could have just done it that way, huh? Probably could have just done it that way. Can I combine the dough right off the water bottle? No. Okay, maybe I can't do it that way. Alright. Interesting. Okay, craft with okay. Potato dough? No. Okay. Okay, so fish pie dough. It turns out you're no better at cooking than the Sicilians. -1 speed, plus 10% heals for 3 turns. Stick all that dough in the oven. Alright, what happens if we take wood chips and stick that in there? Let's take the mush of wood, stick it in here. Sheet of paper. Okay. Sheet of paper, huh? Alright. So, what happens if we take a magic pink pot and a sheet of paper, wherever they may be? What does this do? Invalid combination. Oh, maybe I have to. Maybe it has to be with the pixie dust on the paper. Okay, maybe. Okay. Come over here. Combine this with wood. A mush of wood. Okay. And then add another one of these. Where's my mush of wood at? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, stick that there. Alright, let's see what we have here. So we have Sicile pie. That's really not all that impressive, honestly. The dinner, I mean, you get 10% heals, you get 1 intelligence, but you lose the speed. You get 10% heals, you get a strength. You get 1 strength and 15% heals from the dinner, and you would think you would get more for the dinner dwarven stew since you have to add another ingredient to the dinner to do it, but you actually get less. Makes no fucking sense. It's pointless even doing dwarven stews. Other than value, I guess. No, look at the value though. Well, no. 187 per, right? Or is it stack? I can't tell if that's for the stack or the whole thing. Negative dex, Rivolonian fries. Alright. So, we just go ahead and convert all these dinners. Actually, can I just go here and create dinner that way? 9 apple juice. Apple pie dough. Just turn all these into dinners. As far as the potatoes go, I'm not sure which one is the best recipe to go with there. So let's take one of these and one of these. Cold fries. Boiled potato. We have a Rivolonian fries. So if we look at our potatoes now. Cold fries suck. So cold fries definitely suck. Okay. So the cold fries go to Rivolonian fries. So you get a Constitution and 15. You lose the Dex, but that might be worth it because you're picking up the Constitution. And if you're healing at this point, if you're using this, that means you need to get more hit points. So having the fries might be the way to go. I just don't see using that one much. I guess if you really need that. So you get a Constitution and 10% heals. So just the plain potatoes, it's better to put them to the Rivolonian fries. Boiled potato. You get the Constitution, but you have 5% less heals. Cold mashed potatoes suck. Okay, cold mashed potatoes suck. Mashed potatoes. Alright. Boiled. Can I take a knife too with a boiled potato? Let's try to knife this up. Dagger. So, with boiled potato, you can't do anything else with it other than combine it with milk, right? Boiled potato is 1 Constitution, 10 heal. If we combine that. Oh, no, we can't do that either, huh? Oh, maybe it has to be the cup. Shit. I used all my mugs, didn't I? Oh, there's one. Oh, okay, never mind. So the boiled potato seems to be the final version. You can't do anything with the boiled potato after it's there. Alright, so send that to Scarlet. Rivolonian fries, and that's Scarlet. Mashed potatoes, Scarlet. Sliced eagle pies, Scarlet. Dinners, we can still do stuff with potatoes. So we want to convert potatoes into Rivolonian fries. So, is it? Yeah, do it this way. No, not boiled potatoes. How did I get it to Rivolonian fries? Was it just using potato and cutting it to make cold fries? Let's try that. Do that and that. That's what we did. Okay, so we need to make cold fries first. Then we can come over here and make Rivolonian fries. Yeah, so recipes. Rivolonian fries. Okay. Cups of milk, let's do that. Alright, there we go for those. Okay. Send that to Scarlet. Dwarven stew to Scarlet. Combine this. Some buckets of water. Then we can create more flour. That's probably an object, huh? Flour. No. What am I looking for? Dough. I'm looking for dough, not flour. There. Cheese bread dough. Go and craft that. Okay, so that gives us Constitution. Okay. Send that to Scarlet. And doing this way is taking forever. Flour. No, god damn it. Fucking consume. I fucked up. Fuck that up. God damn it. Can make a small healing potion. Or speed potion. Stunning arrowheads. No, don't want to do that. cheese bread. Apple pie dough. Apple pie. Okay. Alright, let's send all these to Scarlet here. Not sure if I can craft the carrot into anything or not. I didn't find anything to craft the carrot into. I wonder if that's a final product already. Alright, I'll have to look around on that. Okay, let's take J, get out of this. Find my buckets. Where's all my buckets at? I got buckets. Buckets. I got buckets to heaven. I can stack them all to heaven here. Reach the 7 gods. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop off all of my knives. All of these we will convert to something much better later. I don't think I can do it on the dagger, but I can do it on the knives. At this point, I create him. He's going to be a dual wielder. She can have his old staff. Shahan stuff. Alright. There we go. Three. 5, huh? Alright. Let's put all these on 3. Alright, summon. Summon. Poison Dart. Boulder Bash. Thunder Jump. Rain. Another rain. Okay. That's good. You go there. Tusk. Cups. Empty cups. More knives. Okay. I don't think I need to keep the branches around for anything else. I don't really want to craft anything else with those. I can craft bows with them. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's keep branches for now for bows. Okay. Alright. Send that to Scarlet. Once you have an ink and quill, I don't think you need to keep any of the other ones. These can probably be all sold. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that you can do with that, so send those to Roderick. Somewhere in here I have quills. Oh, what is this? Oh, I have a barrel I haven't used. Oh my god, I got a barrel over here I haven't used yet. So, if we combine that with the quill... Apparently not. Oh, wait. That's the feather. Okay. Send that to Roderick. Okay. That's not good. Come here. Get out of there. Alright. you here. Alright. We'll be crafting with those later. Those later. And we got some more knives. Missed some knives. Stick some knives up here. Okay, cups. Wait, bottles, put those there for now. Where's that flour at? Stick the flour out here. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Get all that weight off us. Alright, let's see about our food now. Where are we going to put the food at? 3. Alright, so she's going to keep the orange juice for Dex. It's over here. Constitution, she doesn't really need strength. Alright, stick that on there for now. And that is a constitution. And she can have those. Let's send this to Medora. Let's send those to Medora. Apple pie. Alright, send those to Jahan. Jahan. Alright, let's see. Stick these down here for him. Dora. This here. Okay. On strength. Send that to Medora. Okay. Roderick. Okay. Alright, let's do that there for now. Orange juice, apple juice. Alright. Okay. So let's save this here. Alright. So let's head on out now. We're gonna go out this way.
To leave the city is to venture into danger.
A long bath in
Be
a
careful,
cold lake.
Source Hunter.
I
Alright.
pinged him for a dry shirt!
Let's check our rings, make sure we're good on rings here. Perception and pickpocketing. Dex and Lore Master. We don't need the pickpocketing ones on right now. And I don't want to keep them on him. I might sell them off on accident. Perception and telekinesis. Yeah, let's put the perception and telekinesis on. And what do we have left? A Lore Master ring. Everybody else should be good to go. Okay. Alrighty. Let us move on here. Like this. Alright, so that's Scarlet. And, alright, we have a fight up here already. Alright, let's see if we can't get her into range to snap something off. Yeah, she can do that. Critical hit. Okay. We're just gonna hold off and let them come to us. Alright. Okay, there we go. Let's bring him over here to Mondora. So this is teleport. So you're able to select the target and then select where you want to throw it. So it's a way to use crowd control. So you know if something's too close to you, you can just throw it all the way back here. When it lands, it takes damage, and if it lands near you, you take damage also. So you got to kind of be careful where you want to put it. But you can also throw it into surfaces. Like if I wanted to throw it into the poison, I can throw it into the poison. Wouldn't work for this particular creature. Wouldn't damage it, but alright, boom. So he comes down here. So moved him a little bit closer to my melee. And now I can come over here and do a knockdown, which misses. Oh, I needed to change his weapon. But never mind. I got the shield on with Lucky Charm.
Lunging assault!
Alright, so not likely that I'm going to kill that on one
We won't
hit.
be hearing from you for a while.
So we'll go like that and then move closer. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this whirlwind attack.
Sow the wind and reap the whirlwind.
Alright, and
How could that happen?
critical hit. At this point, I don't need to waste any magic at all here. Just get up on top of it. Prepare to attack later. Okay. And hold off. Delay her turn. Oh. Apparently we have incoming bolt-stricken zombies are in play now. And apparently they're gonna move pretty slowly. Looks like that one might get an attack off. Yeah, he's gonna come up and whack me. Ouch. Stun failed. Alright, so let's see what these guys do. I think we're probably gonna get stunned every time we try to hit them. Alright. Not really happy with this. Or to use that. So if I come up to this guy right here, and then try to go right through them all. Yeah, it stunned you on the first one. Interesting. Still knocked it down, but... Okay. So I definitely won't be able to stun the guy. Maybe I can freeze him. Okay, he's frozen. That's good. Is he in range for a touch spell? He is. Alright, that's good. And they're going to be immune to that, so there's no point in doing that. Let's go ahead and toss a heal. And she got poison going right into him. Closer here. I'm going to get behind this guy. Now obviously I'm going to do more damage with 2 daggers in my hand, but right now my shield Gives me a lucky charm. So he's out of CC, and every time I hit with a melee, I'm gonna get stunned, it looks like. So I don't want this guy screwing with me. So let me try to control him in another way. Let's try to knock this guy down. Alright, that takes him out of the fight for now.
I needed that.
Okay. Don't want to really stand in the poison here. Get close this way. Be able to attack next time. Okay, so he's back up and at him.
Gods, leech this evil from my blood.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. Come on, Medora. Are you kidding me? She missed 3 times. Oh my god.
This is the end for you!
Alright, let's try to knock it down.
Shield me! I am powerless to protect myself.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, he's stunned too, huh? Okay. I need this poison to go away. There we go. Right. Avatar Frost. Regeneration scroll. Yeah. Okay. Don't step in the poison. Okay. Okay. You. Should probably change these two up. I don't think Jahan can even attack with the dual wield right now. At least not the first time we get in combat. Alright, let's head over this way. Let's see what we have over here.
I need to dry off.
I don't need to hear your comments about the water. Okay.
Soaked to the skin.
God bless. Alright, got a dead legionnaire there, it looks like. So, teeth you can craft into charisma gear. Alright, let's head this way. Oh, that's new. Okay, so Jahan. A vibrant and robust species, this mushroom is the preferred ingredient of Fire Alchemist. Fire resistance plus 5% for 3 turns, and that to Jahan. Avatar Frost Girl. Make a target immune to being frozen. Melee attackers may get frozen. Whatever. Blackjack. A blackjack crafted from coiled and woven leather. Wound many times and well oiled. Someone took loving care of this particular weapon. And just a splitting maul. Let's take a look at this here. Type 3 pounds. Both of those are 3 pounds. Hatchet. Okay. Keep that on him. Alright, moving on. Stardust herb. Penny bun mushrooms. Bone pile. More bone piles. Fight. Ah, crap. Okay. I don't want to be in. Oh, okay. We got shit up here. Explosive shit up here. Oh, shit up there. Okay. This isn't good. We want to get out of here. We don't want to be anywhere near this. Let's retreat and get them to come to us. These two might not be able to get away though, so let's try to CC this guy. And CC the other guy if we can. Okay, and that way they can get away at least. Alright. She might be able to get an attack off and then slip away. Actually, she might be able to just... Yeah, let's not mess with that. Let's get over here. Alright, pop this back on. And... Okay, this archer's gonna heal. Another archer. Another archer. That guy's got to go all the way around the archers. Surprised he's still lit since it's raining. And I don't want to destroy this thing anywhere near these or I'm going to lose the loot. So, yeah. Okay. Keep heading back this way. As long as they're not lit, they shouldn't explode.
Face the unending darkness.
Is that within the range? Yeah, he's within range. Okay. Oh, he's immune to wet. Why is he immune to wet? Alright, let's keep him here. I don't know why he's immune to wet, but we don't want him blowing up. Let's hold off on this turn. And let's go ahead and throw a frost grenade. He's immune to wet. Let's try a freeze grenade then.
All the power of winter at my fingertips.
Okay, that's the way to do it. Alright, now back him up a little more. Slip, slip. He's gonna run around. He's still fucking up and at him though. Let's... Oh, shit. I still think that's too close, so I'm not gonna mess with that. We'll hold off. Let's delay her turn. Let's get him. Bring her way the fuck over here. Alright, that solves that problem. Alright. I think now we can move him up. And try to get her up here. Hold off on that. Oh, now he's up and at him. Shit. Ah, he lit up. That's not good. Alright, the fuse went out. Excellent.
No glory in this
Alright.
death.
There's much glory in that death. What are you talking about? That's not gonna hit. I think that it's gonna get blocked. Nope, got it. Alright. Turn this blocked, huh?
I invoke the power of the giants.
Oh, damn it. The power of the giants did not help us.
Face
Ooh.
the unending darkness.
Face the unending darkness. Blocked.
Meet your demise!
What are we still in combat with? Oh, there's a skeleton up there still.
You were right there.
Well, that's not good. Okay. This looks bad for us. There we go. Ah, the Dora. Knockdown failed. Got 3 attacks on us. Stunned.
Who's laughing now?
We're still in combat? What are we in combat with now? Oh, where the hell did he come from? Shit. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Holy shit. How did I miss that guy? Standing right in front of me. There we go. Alright. Alright, gold. Fuse, more gold. Fire absorption scroll. Cloth bracers, poison cloud arrow. Avatars. Fire, fire arrow, silver arrow, and a worn cloth. Come on, guy, pick it up. Sit here. Pissing me off. Alright. Come over here. Bone pile, bone pile. Okay. Alright. Okay, so... okay. We're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Pick up the next episode with more killing. Alright, later guys.